Good morning, students. How are you? I hope that you all are fine. Today we'll study the chapter of history for NTSC class 10. The chapter's name is Print Culture and the Modern World. Means in this chapter we'll study about print culture, the development of print culture and effects of print culture on different sects of the society in various parts of the world in the modern period. So let's start the chapter. Before starting the chapter, we must know the meaning of print culture. The meaning of print culture. I hope that you will listen carefully and try to understand all the concepts of this chapter. Okay? What is print culture? Print culture is the conglomeration of effects on society, human society, that is created by making printed as the forms of communication. Forms of communication. Today we see the printed material as the form of source of communication. Means whatever we read in the books, whatever we read, wherever printed anything, so we get the information. So print is the source of communication. So what is communication? If we see the history of communication, means transition of communication. If we see the transition of communication, we can have the journey like this. Number one, orality. After that, manuscripts. After that, print. And then electric media. Right? Electronic media or electric media, we can say. Orality, when the people used to inform each other, means the source of communication was just oral, right? Orality. They used to speak and they used to send the information to each other. Then the culture of manuscripts. This was the oral culture. This was the manuscript culture. What is manuscript? Manuscript is handwritten books, right? The books were written by the people, those who are known as scribes. What were known? Scribes. You must remember, scribes were the people, those who used to write manuscripts in beautiful handwriting known as calligraphy. We will study in this chapter further. Then this was the print culture. Print culture means the printed form was available, right? And it was more efficient in comparison of previous two sources of communication. And then electronic media or electric media. Now in this chapter we'll study about print culture, because print has its own history, and today we will study how today we are seeing print culture and what was the development of this print culture. So in this video we'll study two topics about the first printed books and print comes to Europe. So let's start the chapter with the first topic. So let's start with the first topic, the first printed books. Dear students, today we cannot imagine the world without printed material. For example, if there is no printed material, no print culture, so you will not get anything, information printed in printed material. So we can have the evidence of printed material around us. For example, you can see the books, you can see the paintings, newspapers, caricatures, posters, diaries. All these kinds of things are of printed material. So how this printed material had the journey from the beginning till the 21st century. So to understand this topic, we have to focus on this topic, the first printed books. The first kind of printed material or printing technology was developed in China, Japan and Korea, right? the first kind of printing technology was developed in China, Japan and Korea. You have to remember these three countries, China, Japan and Korea. First of all, we will discuss about the development of printing technology in China, right? In the earliest kind of print technology. After that, we'll discuss the topic in the imperial state. Then we'll discuss about the printing technology in urban China or under the urban culture, and then reading culture with technology. We will discuss the development of printing technology in China with the help of these 4 points. These 4 points you have to remember and keep in your mind. First is the earliest kind of print technology. It is before 14th century or 15th century and around 15th century. So the earliest kind of print technology was found in the form of hand printing, right? It was also known as hand printing. Hand printing. You must remember, right? So many times the questions is asked about that in China, what was the form of earliest kind of printing technology, right? You have the 4 options, and among the 4 options, one option will be hand printing. Clear? And it was from 594 AD, right, in China. So this was the form of printing technology, that was books were printed by rubbing paper against the inked surface of wood block. It was also known as wood block printing technology. Means, for example, the words and letters were mentioned on the wood block and it was rubbed by against the inked surface of the paper. So in this way, this kind of printing technology was known as woodblock printing technology, and it was very famous in China in the earliest kind of printing technology. Now we'll discuss about accordion books, because on one paper from both sides printing was not possible because it was prepared by rubbing against the ink surface. So this kind of books were developed in China. These were known as accordion books. These books were stitched at one side, folded like this, folded and stitched at one side. You can see in this picture accordion books in China. Now we'll discuss about in the imperial state. In the imperial state, it is about 15th and 16th centuries in China. What is imperial state? Imperial state means when the country or the particular area is ruled by the dynasties, by the monarchical system and monarchies, that is known as imperial state. So in the imperial state during the 15th and 16th centuries in China, what kind of printing technology was there and how the print was used in China? In this period, in the imperial state, there was huge bureaucratic system in China, bureaucratic position in China. To recruit the members of bureaucrats, or as the bureaucrats, they used to have the civil service examination. And for this purpose, for preparation of civil service examination, there were so many textbooks available in printed forms, So you have to remember, in the imperial state, to conduct the examination of civil service for the recruitments of the bureaucrats, the textbooks were there for preparation of this kind of examination. And as time boomed, means by 16th century, right, the candidates increased, the number of candidates increased, and they were using a big number of textbooks in China. So this was the use of print technology in China. After that, we will talking about urban China. As urban culture was boomed in China by the 17th century, the printing technology or printed material was used in different kinds of forms. Earlier, only the scholars used to read the books and read the printed material, but now the different kinds of people in the society started to read the printed material and they started to use in different kinds of means. For example, now merchants and traders were keeping their records as the printed forms, and they were using the information, right, in printed forms. In the same way, the rich women also started to read the books, and after that they started to write their about their lives. Clear? and the different kinds of the people in the society, other people also used the print technology in urban China. Getting my point? Okay. After that, reading culture with the technology. By the late 19th century, the different kinds of technological developments came from West to China, and now the reading was with the technology. For example, Western mechanical means machines were used and they were imported from West to China. So this was the development of print technology or printed culture in China from earliest kind of print technology. After that, we studied about the imperial state, the use of print in urban China, and the use of print during the late 19th century with the technology, right? Because power driven mechanical machines came to be in existence and they were imported from West to China. The next topic is print in Japan. We studied about printing development or the development of printing technology in China, right? Now we'll study about the development of printing technology in Japan. Print in Japan. In Japan, the print technology was carried from China to Japan by Buddhist missionaries. By Buddhist missionaries. Who are Buddhist missionaries? Those people who used to propagate the ideas of Mahatma Buddha or Buddhist ideology, right? So they were propagating the Buddhist ideas in Japan. They carried the printing technology. What kind of printing technology? Woodblock printing technology, right? In Japan. From 768 AD to 770, they carried woodblock printing technology from China to Japan. So this was the first point you have to remember, dear students, right? So many times this question is asked that who carried printing technology from China to Japan? Buddhist missionaries. What kind of printing technology was carried by Buddhist missionaries from China to Japan? Woodblock printing technology. When did Buddhist missionaries introduce printing technology in Japan? In 768 to 770 AD. Next is Buddhist Diamond Sutra was the first book. Almost after 100 years of introduction of woodblock printing technology in Japan, the first printed book was published in Japan. It was Buddhist Diamond Sutra. Buddhist Diamond Sutra was the first printed book in Japan. This question is very important. You have to remember that which was the first printed book in Japan? Buddhist Diamond Sutra. When it was published or printed? In 868 AD. Next is different kinds of printed material was available in Edo. Edo is the old name of Tokyo. Edo is the old name of Tokyo. You have to remember. In the urban culture in Japan, like in the city like Edo, the different kinds of material was available. The books were published for women, for children, for different sections of the society, poetries, stories, right, and journeys. These kinds of things were published, books were published in Japan. So this was the expansion of printing technology in Japan. I hope that you understood this topic. We have covered the printing technology in China and the development of printing technology in Japan. The next topic is print comes to Europe. We studied now the printing technology in China, Japan and Korea. Now we'll study about how did print culture come to Europe. From China, the paper was carried to Europe, right? And with the help of the paper in Europe, the manuscripts were written. Clear? But woodblock printing technology was carried by Marco Polo. Marco Polo was Italian explorer. In the earliest time, the people used to move from one place to another place through the sea routes. So through the sea routes from China to Europe, the silk, spices and different kinds of material was carried by the explorers and the traders and merchants. So Marco Polo moved from Europe to China and in 1270s, and after that he returned back to Italy in 1295 AD. And when he returned back, when he went back to Italy from China, he carried this the knowledge of woodblock printing technology with him. So Marco Polo carried the knowledge of woodblock printing technology from China to Italy, and in Italy he started the use of woodblock technology. So in Italy, the different kinds of books were printed with the help of the woodblock printing technology. And after that, the demand of these kinds of books was completely increased, extremely increased at that time, and the people started to read the books continuously on different issues. And because before printing technology, before woodblock printing technology in Europe, the manuscripts were used. Manuscripts, as I told you earlier, that manuscripts were handwritten books. But there were so many problems with the manuscripts. Manuscripts were very heavy books. These were written by hands. These were very fragile, means weak, right? And due to heaviness of these kinds of manuscripts, they were very difficult to carry the manuscript from one place to another place. And sometimes the people, those who used to copy the manuscripts were scribes. They used to write in the calligraphy, beautiful stylish writing, but sometimes it was very difficult to understand the language written by scribes. Clear? So manuscripts were having so many deficiencies or the drawbacks, due to which woodblock printing technology became very popular in Italy and after that rest of Europe. So in this way, the printing technology with the help of woodblock technology became very famous and popular in Europe. So in this way, print comes to Europe in the 13th century onwards. After that, a breakthrough was observed in Europe when Gutenberg established a printing press. This was the first printing press with the modern technology in the world. Who was John Gutenberg? John Gutenberg was the son of a merchant, and he was living in Germany, right? From Germany. He perfected the first types of printing press in 1448 AD in Germany, and this was the first printing press in the world. Clear? And Bible was the first book published in this printing press. 180 copies were published by this printing press. The main feature of this printing press was that 250 sheets could be printed per hour one side, right? So it was faster than the woodblock printing technology. So this was the first printing press in the world. So dear students, I hope that you understood whatever topics we have covered.